This journey to Uganda has already begun and will continue long after we come home. Hi, my name is Rachel and I'm on a journey. I currently work at a federal prison down in Oakton. I'm a case manager. Basically, I'm a guidance counselor for inmates. I grew up in a Christian church. I went to church ever since I can remember. I grew up in Greenford. I was very active when I was going to our old church. Until probably about my senior year in high school. Then there was some issues and a lot of things I didn't agree with. So after I graduated, the day I graduated was actually my last day that I went to that church. After some of my classes in college, I really thought that, you know, I don't want to belong to any type of organized religion. It's all the same. It's all has the human element where it's usually about a power trip of whoever wants to run, you know, the church and wants to tell you who and what you can do and what you can think and what you can believe. So I didn't go to church for about 6 years, 5-6 years. My parents also ended up leaving our old church with another family member, or another family that was going there, and the other family ended up coming here. I'm not even really sure how they found out about New Hope, but they invited my parents. My parents started coming. They actually started coming quite regularly. Invited me, and I knew that something was missing. I didn't really know what it was. And when I got here, everything was just so different. Everybody seemed so friendly, so welcoming, so, you know, open arms. We want you to be here. We care about you as a person. And when I first started coming, I could really tell the difference. When I heard about the opportunity to go to Uganda, I was kind of excited because being involved in my other church and going on mission trips, I'd always wanted to go on more. I'm not necessarily sure that I was excited about Africa at first, and quite honestly at the time I didn't really know if it was something I wanted to commit to. Then it was in November, and I remember that John and Ange were doing their first actual presentation on Uganda and said that there were 2 spots still left for the trip, and I just immediately thought, I have to go. And as soon as John came off stage, I stopped him and said, I need to know, what do you want me to do? And he gave me an application and I filled it out and got selected, so that's how I got here. When I see the poverty in Uganda, there's actually 2 thoughts that really cross my mind. One is of thankfulness because I've never had to live like that, and I've been blessed beyond all my imagination. I've never wanted for anything. I've had a fantastic family, and my parents have provided for us. The other thing that I really struggle with is the fact that I just don't understand how we could live such different lives over here. Even the poverty levels in America are nothing like that in Uganda. I think this trip will change me in ways that I'm not even going to be able to tell you right now, but I do know that it's changing me already, and just kind of the aspect where I notice more things that are wrong with the world. And I don't know, I was always a very selfish person, just kind of in my own world. I didn't want to help people, but I just didn't think I could really do anything, and why bother? I'm seeing the bigger picture now, because it's not about coming here and doing your Sunday service. It is important, but that's not all that we're supposed to do. We're supposed to get out there, you know, we're supposed to love one another. I heard somebody say recently, you know, get out of the pews and into the gutter. And I really think that that is what is changing in me. That I'm realizing now that this isn't where it's at. this is just a tool for us to come together and worship together and be a family. And as a family, we're supposed to go out there and help each other out. This journey involves us all, and not just the team that are going. My name is Rachel, and I invite you to journey